Hi, this is Paul Howell for Chief of Staff Asia. Today I'm presenting the HR Stars Awards for Singapore in 2023, celebrating all the best, brightest and most significant HR achievements from across the economy. Winning the award for Best HR Leader in Singapore was Jennie Lim from Nexus International School. She joins me now. Jennie, thanks very much for being here and congratulations on the award win. How are you going today?
I'm good. Thanks, Paul, for having me here. I feel so glad that I'm here to actually share my HR inspirations and how do we become HR best leader for any futuristic of HR.
Can you tell us about one of those where you've had to start an HR conversation that might have been in some uncomfortable or awkward territory?
I think let's talk about the recent case that we have, whereby there are a couple of staff that feedback to me on the salary package, the inflations, as well as things that are happening in Singapore which impact on the property prices, and that actually impact on their life working at Singapore, as well as being teachers. They felt that it's an added stress to their life. So in terms of that, I collected their feedback, I listened and looked into the communication part that we have, and I actually reflected. If I'm the expatriate working in Singapore, how would I feel if I'm going through that phases? And so I look into that part as an employee. Further on, I reflected and I think, if I'm going to put out a proposal, how should I put it? Because in my mindset, I'll be thinking, okay, I represent employee, I also represent the management. I need to know there are budgeting impact, there will be staff costs that is generating as well, and everything is increasing. That includes our cost, which is the expenses cost at our school. So I look at it holistically, and then I initiated conversations with our president, and also initiated a conversation with our principal as well. So we had quite a good discussion, and letting them know the challenges and the impact. So we look at it as in how are we going to support them in resolving their problems, and also not shaken our budget, in terms of that, because we have all the budget approved, and look at how are we going to support our staff in terms of that. So in a way, I think active listening is very important, and also communicating it, helping the staff to communicate it, and actually help them to build that bridge. Because my part of the role is to actually help my staff to actually talk to the management, and not having all of them coming in, but it's also to look at it as in how do I convince the management to get their support.
Has communication become a more and more important tool for HR leaders today?
I think communicating has been quite important. In a nutshell, everything starts from communication. It can go wrong somewhere by typing. I may be putting in sentences or statements that wasn't what I wanted to articulate, and the person that received it may be receiving it wrongly. But end of the day, if I were to communicate something that is in the wrong context, I will actually talk to the staff as well, and we will actually have face-to-face conversations. I think that personalized conversation is very important in terms of communication.
So another theme that's come throughout the HR Stars Awards this year has been about employee well-being and maintaining and building morale across a workforce. Can I get you to speak a little bit about how that has impacted Nexus International School and some of the policies that you've had in that space?
Okay, I think one of the approach that actually everyone sings praises about is we had the Wellbeing Week, which we roll out for our staff. So it happens once, I think on a week, that a lot of staff came and supported the well-being. We invited therapists in. We get healing horses, healing dogs to come in. So in terms of that well-being week, it's not only for our teachers, our employees. There are parents of the students involved. There are students involving as well, and also the HR team as well. So in terms of that, I see it as in the well-being is not only focusing on staff, it also actually focuses on the wider community, which includes our parents at our school, on top of that, as well as the students. So of course, to me, well-being besides that is also focusing on our family. Each and individual staff has a family involved. And when they are working, there may be stress, anxiety, they have been through a rough day. How are we going to support them? And after the pandemic, what actually happened? There's a lot of different mindsets, different perspectives, and people start to think of their well-being, their mental wellness, and what they are looking for in their future. So in terms of, I would think there is a move between well-being, mental wellness, and work as well. People start to think, and there is this work from home policies that we have implemented, flexi work arrangement. So all these arrangements are because of well-being. We look after our staff, and also I think Nexus extend it further than our staff, which is including the dependents. We actually implemented the EAP, the Employee Assistance Program, whereby there is this counseling sessions that our staff and their family could have out of our school context. So we will not be aware what is the conversation about. It's a counseling session for them. And I think it works well for them. So in terms of we are looking after their well-being in school while they are at work, we're also looking after their family well-being when they are at home. So I think that is being inclusive, and to me is part of collaborating. We don't collaborate so closely with their family, but in terms of that, we provide support to them.
What does leadership mean for you in the context of the HR space?
I think a lot of people have the misperception of HR as in we are paperwork driven, doing administrative tasks. To me, HR leaderships involved in a lot of, like I mentioned before, communication, support, respect, trust, and how we build each and individual to become a leader in future. So in terms of having a team, how are you going to coach them, mentor them, and support them, share the knowledge and equip them with the skills? And then they are the one that prove you to be a HR best leader. That's what I think. And who knows, anyone can be a futuristic of HR best leader. It's just what is going to happen in the future.
Excellent. And I do have one question that comes without notice,
Sure.
Which is, well, what does it mean to you to have won this Best HR Leader award from Chief of Staff Asia?
I think what it means to me is quite important, is that there is this recognition. The award is, although it's given by you and your company and the platform that you have set up, but it's also being nominated. It's not something that I nominated myself and giving myself that assurance. And it's people, it's the staff, and it's the colleagues that actually nominated me, whereby they look at what I've done, and that gives me a sense of achievement, and it proved to me that I'm actually, I provide that kind of leadership, and they kind of agree to it. Yeah, that's give me some context to, and I did some reflection as well. Why of all people I'm the one, in terms of that. So I look at it as in, it actually gave me an assurance that I have proved myself in the industry.
Well, Jennie Lim, thank you very much for joining me, and congratulations once again.
Thank you.